investing and making money and being profitable is not as glamorous as people think. Spending their money, living lavish, that might be a whole different story. But making money sometimes is very simple. It's a supply and demand thing. It's not all glamorous. So when you're looking at how to make money, it doesn't have to be pretty or glamorized. It just has to be straight, rugged, and not complex. It should be very understandable. Hyper localized businesses are amazing to start off with because your competition level is only people in your direct vicinity. And at a lot of times, there are pockets of need in your community that you can tap into, and you're the only one offering this service. The first thing that I would do if I had $10,000 and I wanted to start over, I'm not throwing my entire $10,000 in one basket here. We're going to break it down how I would do it. Here's what I would do with $10,000. Start a service-based business. So what's a service-based business? And some of these are going to seem repetitive or boring, but let me go over a couple of these. I'm talking about landscaping and gardening services. Well, Dom, there's a lot of landscapers and gardening services out there, right? Like, if this is what you do. Or what about fitness training and yoga, right? There's mobile car wash and detailing. Pet, pet grooming services or pet daycare, whatever they want to call. People invest a lot of money in their pets. Even home cleaning services and businesses. My mom started off with her home cleaning service. She was just one person. Now it's grown. Hopefully, soon enough, I'll be able to have her retire. But you wouldn't imagine the demand and need for that and how many people keep coming back. For the most part, the businesses that I mentioned, well, you don't need much to get started with that. Food truck and catering. With a food truck, you might need to spend a little bit more money. Yeah, that can suck up your entire $10,000 very easily. Or you can start with about a third of that, $3,000, if you get the right contacts and the right connection to rent and lease a food truck for a couple months. You might be able to spend $3,000 on that. And then you're going to spend quite a bit of money on just your supplies and material, getting your licenses, all of that. So, I mean, to get a food truck started, we're looking at closer to 6,000, or there's certainly no limit to how much you can spend, but I wouldn't spend more than the $6,000 right off the bat because you're going to need to focus on your marketing. You're going to need to let people know what distinction you have from everybody else. And that just comes down to pure marketing. Outside of having a good food and service, all of these businesses that I'm talking about, I'm assuming that you can do them well. I'm assuming that if somebody gets a chance to try your food, gets a chance to go to your workout or yoga class, gets a chance to have you clean their office space or house, you're going to do such a good job that they're going to want you back, right? Because the cost of acquisition for a client is a lot higher than the cost of retention of that same client. So let's make sure that you can actually do the job. Don't just pick something random that you have no experience in.